Hello, hobbyists, and welcome to episode 16 of Blood Red Skies in this 750-point game with America versus Germany. Welcome, folks. Well, as you can see, new backdrop. We're not in the same location. We have officially moved as we were recording this video. Things got to get cleaned up, but...
yeah, we're still under construction, but we're getting there.
We are getting there. So, let's talk about today's army. But first, folks, if you have headphones in, turn down the volume because... Yes, welcome to Orktober, yes. Personally for me, I'm not doing any painting of orcs, but for every video I record throughout October that deals with tabletop games that aren't Star Wars X-Wing, so they don't have mandated dice you have to use, I will be using orc dice and channeling the power of the Wog of the month, trying to win. All right, well, let's talk about the armies today. Like I said, 750 points. We're doing balance today. I'm playing America. I have two elements. You have to go out in two elements. First up, I have the P-38J Lightnings with great dive, heavy hitter, agile. And then I have the P-51D Mustangs. Those Mustangs are in high cover right now. The Lightnings will be on the board with deep pockets, great dive. And then for my feeders, I took home advantage. I don't know why I keep saying home field. And then I took low haze.
It's the baseball shirt I'm wearing. It's fine. It's fine.
Yeah, and then low haze just to just get a little protection. Then I got for my doctrine, dive away, and then I have two veterans on the Mustangs and three aces on the Lightnings. The aces took Mother Hen, Dive Master, and Cool Under Fire.
Well, for the Germans, I'm running three BF-110Gs, twin-engine heavy fighters. They come with great dive, heavy hitter, multi-engine planes, of course. I get the turret, and then, of course, I'm agile, and I'm also running two Me-262 jet fighters. They all have vulnerable negative trait, and they also come with heavy hitter as well.
And Jet 1.
Yeah, and Jet 1. I keep forgetting Jet 1. So, and I'm running my jets are both aces, and my BF-110Gs are both vets.
All right, what you got over there for? Of course, your theater, your doctrine. And
my ace are set them up in tail snapper. I'm planning to try to tail today to see what happens. My doctrine is ram attack, and my theaters are poorly trained opponents in some clear skies.
We had 3 clouds now, folks, so we're gonna lose 2 of them, and the sky's gonna be very clear for this bounced. Don't think Paul mentioned it, but his 110s are all veteran. So it's a lot of aces and a lot of veterans playing today here in Bounce. So let's jump in to see the table and see who wins it. Paul only needs 3 more wins to get the trophy. I'm looking to mitigate that today in being bouncing, surviving the bounce.
It's going to look real good right about here. Just saying, right? Real good. Build a shelf right there for me. And I'm short enough that I won't be able to hit it, so it works out good.
All right, well, let's check out the board and jump into the scenario.
Yes. All
right, so here we are. On our nice green mat here, we got the Lightnings all at neutral from the bounce scenario. We got the 2/62s over there advantage, and then we have the 110s over there in advantage. Of course, again, all the fighters that are doing the bouncing all come in advantage. I come in neutral, and then I have 1 high cover marker way out there. That is these 2 Mustangs. They can't come in this turn just yet, but they get to come in. So anyways, bounce once again. Paul's looking to shoot down more fighters than I shoot down, and also I'm looking just to run away. I'm not sure how the rules work with a high cover marker, because I could just bring them in and then just, well, I guess no, they'll have to fly and then turn around. But it's not extremely possible to do, but we'll just have to see how well it goes here. Again, we have 1 cloud. Shout out to Table War for the Table War mat. Nice big green mat here. Table War, once again, if you're ever listening, please, sponsorships are always enjoyed. All right, well, it's time to move into round number 1. Welcome, folks, to round number 1. Just a quick look at the board. The Germans, the Americans, and some Americans, flying over there. So anyways, we're going to start off with all of the aces. Everything actually advantaged, so all of Paul's stuff actually gets to start off here. So I expect some shooting this turn, but if not, we will return to you after we've moved all the fighters. So Paul gets to move all his advantages before I get to do a thing. So we will return once Paul is ready to shoot some dice, if they happen. Well, folks, as I stated, plane flew on down the board. Went 11, burned advantage to go an extra 6. Gonna shoot that lightning into the side. Paul's looking for some early here.
I got a hit at least, but you can easily...
I am a multi-engine, so I do not take the boom shit.
Right.
But I have a whole bunch of stuff to go. All right, so speed of 8. So speed of 8 to dodge. Speed of 8 failed. So pilot skill 5. Am I already going to lose? Oh my gosh, I'm going down. Woo! There he goes. There he goes.
Oh, but now I get a boon shit when I hit you, right?
Yeah, an engine will decimate unless I, of course, cool under fire.
Yeah, you can cool under fire, so it's not like I'm going to get happy yet because you still got lots of stuff at your disposal.
But now we can move another guy.
But the fun is getting started, friends.
Yes. All right, so second block, 262 flew on down. It's going to shoot the disadvantage lightning because I missed 8 and a 5. That is a critical win.
It's a crit, and I just, yep.
He's going to trigger Cool Under Fire to try to dodge out the fact that he's about to receive a boom shit to his face.
Good man.
Another 8 or Orc Power.
Got Orc Power there.
And attack is dodged. I do not receive a boom shit, so I'm not going to receive the boom shit there just yet. But there are 3 advantaged 110s now coming down the field, so we'll return when Paul is ready to shoot with those, if he decides to. First, 110 came on down, burned advantage. It's going to fire at my lightning. I lost my Cool Under Fire card, so there's nothing protecting me. So we're going to start off with the 110, and then I will return some fire.
I have an extra crit.
An extra crit.
Not that that does anything, but it just sounds real good.
No. All right, so I did forget, last turn I did forget, as you probably write down fiercely in the comments, that I did lose 1 speed there for my lightning, because it was a crit with the 262. Just count one of those as my pilot skill. One of those dice is my pilot skill. All right, so let's shoot first. 7 dice here. I got the hit as well. Not that it's really going to matter for Paul. Well, I was going to dodge, but then I remembered, right, I'm disadvantaged. I don't get to dodge. Cool Under Fire is the only way I get to actually do that. So we got 4 dice here from Paul. It's only pilot skill. These his BF110. Woo! Woo! There we go. Dodged it. No damage. All right.
That's good.
2 more guys coming on down. So I have finished all my movements. So I have... dive away to get up there and then climb. I'm now stuck to neutral. I dive mastered, so I was at neutral, then climbed. I just flew up normal. And then the Mustangs flew in on the board. I'm pretty sure not going to do much, but fly backwards and fly away. But Paul still has, well, no, I'm not sure if he has much of an advantage anymore. We'll have to see as we move into, of course, the next round. So Paul and I are going to clean up the board and move into that next round. Welcome to round 2. If you're typing fiercely in the comments about low haze, I just remembered I also had that card. But anyways, that hasn't really come up just yet. But anyways, like I said, there we got the Mustangs flying over there, probably going to spin around and fly away. And then we got the big cluster over here of the 110s, the 262s, and then the Lightnings. So anyways, we're going to, of course, move into all of the advantages. I have 2 advantage aces, and Paul has 2 advantage veterans, and I have 2 advantage veterans before we move into all of the neutrals. So let's see what, of course, happens now in this round. So we'll see you after some movement and some gunfire. Post-movement for round number 2, I have 1 Lightning that burned advantage to dive and flew off the board. He is safe. The other Lightning was trying to do great dive, but couldn't do it. Couldn't get off the board and a great dive speed. So 16 didn't get him off the board. So he flew around and decided to tail that 110. And now I'm going to shoot it in the back. The 110 does get to shoot back here with its turret. 1 shot. But I'm going to shoot it with heavy hitter as well. So 5 plus 3 is 8 altogether. I did get the hit in there, Paul, so you will take a boon shit. So boon shit, and then you do get the fire back with that turret there. I suppose it would happen at this before the boon shit is received, so Paul gets the fire back 1 die on me. It's return fire.
Now, I also go ahead and try to outmaneuver to dodge, correct?
No.
Does it have agile?
No.
Okay, cool.
Multi-engine done.
That's right.
What is your turret? Is it turret?
Turret 1.
Turret 1. All right, so you can fire 1 shot.
And just correct me wrong, am I able to use heavy hitter back on you?
I wouldn't see a reason to heavy hit the turret.
That's true. That's true.
If you want to. I mean, all it does is a critical, and I reduce 1 of my own speed. So there's a chance I go disadvantage with him.
Yeah, we'll heavy hitter it. Add 1.
All right, 2 turret die.
So two shots.
There's nothing in the rules that say you can't. Again, let us know down in the comments if that's not correct.
You got a hit.
A hit that's become a critical. All right. Don't need to worry about it. But anyways, I go to 4, then plus 1. 1. Yep. I dodge it.
Cool.
Orkness. Orky dodge. All right. Well, that is 1 boon shit there. That is all my advantage, guys. Paul's got 1 advantage to go. Actually, no. We got the veterans now. The Mustangs get to go. And then Paul's 110 gets to go. And then
because you outspeed me. Because I'm 370. You're at 396.
I'm 443.
Or 443. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I'm fast.
Even
fastest
faster.
Thing on the board, real speed wise, is the Jets.
Yep.
But they go at the neutral level.
Correct.
So we'll see you after all that. The 110 burned advantage. Flew that way. Targeted. The came in the rear of the Lightning. The Lightning, of course, cannot be tailed because of the other Lightning staring at the 110. So now we're going to fire. Paul triggered Tail Snapper, and he is triggered Heavy Hitter, so he's going to double this. So it's 16 dice looking for a crit.
Okay, here we go.
A hit, period, out of 16, but the crit would probably be a little nicer.
Well, there's a hit.
There's a hit, so you can roll that again to see if you can dish out the crit. All right, the crit's there.
That do.
All right, so we are looking for... All right. Nope. Go to disadvantage with him.
Splat.
So he is once again being threatened to be knocking off the board. So 1 more hit and he will be down, but I do have cool under fire once again. So Paul, we will now move into the neutrals, and Paul's got quite a few. So we'll return if Paul has more dice to throw. Paul burned advantage. Flew up there, disadvantaged himself. Not that he really has to worry about it. There's nothing that can come around to attack him. So he's going to shoot me in the back with Tail Snapper once more because he did get the card. He capped it again. Heavy hitter here, so he went up all the way to 9. So we have 18 dice. I triggered Mother Hen, and I triggered Cool Under Fire. Well, I haven't received the boom shit yet, but I think out of 18 dice I will. So I have Mother Hen, though.
Well, not...
You have 1 cocked in there.
Reroll it?
Yep. All right.
Nothing on the first 9.
Wow. Ooh, 9 more.
Oh, got the hit. Makes it a crit, so that works.
Woo! It's a critical.
I needed all 18 of that to make that happen.
All right, so I'm going to cool under fire, and I am Mother Hen. All right, here we go. Oh, I got it. I got it. Orcs.
So no sinking, and
No sinking.
and you're cool under firing it to take where you don't take the boon shit, right? Okay, cool.
So that leaves Paul's second 262 to go, so a return once that fighter has moved. The second 262 burned advantage, flew up there. It's going to shoot me in the side. I'm going to Mother Hen it. You know, I'm gonna increase myself to 2, and if I do take the hit here, I have cool in the fire. I did get both those cards back. So Paul trigger, set them up, and heavy hitter. Here we go for 10.
The crit.
That's a crit there. All right, so I will be rolling quite a lot. So I will roll this 7 dice I have in my hand currently twice. That's my speed, and this is my pilot skill because I'm Mother Hen. And I'm looking for a single success to dodge, otherwise I lose a fighter, and I have to kill one of Paul's fighters to survive.
You survived.
I survived. All right, folks, I am surviving. But not really when there's 1 more fighter to go. So
technically 2, because
yes,
but he's got to go that way. He can't do anything else.
Do anything else, but we do have 110 left to go here. I present to you Paul's conga line of disadvantaged dudes trying to shoot one guy off the board. Well, Paul burned advantage, flew around, got just into the 6 inches. He's going to shoot me in the tail. Nothing that could really happen. That's on Nace. So we are looking at 7 shots altogether. I will be using Cool Under Fire. I got it back again if I, of course, need it.
There's your crit.
Okay, another crit, yay. Cool Under Fire. I did lose Mother Hen, folks, so I do not go up another pilot skill here. Cool Under the Fire, Paul. Orcs. Orcs!
Oh my lord!
This pilot is Swiss. His fighter is Swiss.
This plane just can't crash.
This plane just cannot crash. But anyways, he's just gonna run off the board actually because I'm going to trigger my camera decided you want to be out of focus. I'm going to be triggering Dive Away, which then gives me the boost of Great Dive because I'm now pretending I'm burning advantage, so I'm just going to Great Dive and go away. If that is not correct, please correct me down in the comments, but how I'm reading the cards, that is the way I read them. So he's going to go bye-bye now. Unfortunately, I was like an inch off the board there using Dive Away and Great Dive. Now, funny enough, that plane also had never once used low-level haze. I completely forgot it. He survived all that without his special pilot with a theater card I picked to protect them. A little better with Cool Under Fire. So anyways, just flew up, climbed. I flew up there and climbed. Not much really can happen. Oh yes, all this disadvantage stuff. Can't tail him, but it can still shoot him in the back. And then of course the Mustangs over there flying. All right, well, Paul, we're gonna clean up the board and move into round number 3. So anyways, here we are for round number 3. We got the Lightning over there. He's going to fly off this turn at the neutral step. Paul's all disadvantaged. All his aces are disadvantaged. I got a neutral there. We got a disadvantage, neutral, and then advantage. Paul, I have those Mustangs over there going first, and then I will gladly fly my guy right off the board. Well, anyways, we'll show you some post movements and shots if they come up, of course. But anyways, I'm going to move my Mustangs and figure out what they're going to do. Over here, the Mustang. 1 flew up there, his 9 and turn. 1 burned advantage and flew away. The Lightning that was over there flew away. He is safe now, so that's now 2 planes safe for me, and I had 1 boot chin on him. He flew away with Swiss cheesing might. All right, well, anyways, we're going to exchange some fire here. The advantage Lightning is going to shoot the disadvantage 110. Let's do the good bolts here. So 7 all together. That is a hit.
It's a hit.
That's a boon shit on the 110. So now the 110, of course, gets the fire back.
Do I take the hit anyway, even though it's some disadvantage? Or advantage? Or neutral?
No, I'm shooting the disadvantage guy.
Oh, okay.
Now we're exchanging head.
Oh, okay, I got you. I'm sorry. All right, so I'm going to shoot back.
4 plus 3, so
7.
7 for you as well. All right, 7 dice here for Paul.
I'm not within 3 inches, so never mind. Crit.
Crit. All right. So he dodges. You keep his advantage. All right. Well, he will now move. I flew on down the board using. I used Dive Master. He didn't actually keep his level, so he actually went to disadvantage. And then I used Great Dive to get away, and then I flew down there. Paul flew in and rammed me in the back. Ram attack. Okay, we resolved this as a head-on attack, but using full speed here. So we have 4 plus 7. For the full speed of a 110.
So we're going to do 5 and 6. So 5. Actually, we're going to do 10 plus 1. Oh, that's a whole lot of crits.
Woo, that's a lot of damage. I wasn't sure if I could do Mother Hen here on this. So I'm not going to do it. So I have 5, and then I have 8. So I have 5 plus 8. Drop that in there. All right, here we go. That was not a drop die. That was actually a roll. I did get the critical in there on you too, Paul. You blew up. Kaboom. That fighter already had a damage on him. He can't even attempt to dodge. I will now dodge at 5 plus 1. I will dodge it. I don't know how I dodged it.
You did. It's
all right. Yep. The fighter died. Paul has 3 boom shits on that group. Doesn't really matter. He still has 3 engines remaining, so he's not going to flee after the end of this turn. If he had one other fighter or one other engine gone,
3.
Paul would flee. All right, so Paul has another neutral to go, and then he has disadvantages. I doubt Paul's going to get into any more shooting, but we will return if more ramming happens or anything else happens. Actually, no, we decided to discard the ram attack because no other fighter can actually get close enough to him. So we'll return with all that movement. The second 110 flew up, burned advantage, going to shoot me in the back. Here we go for 4+3. Not as fancy as ram attack.
I got a hit.
Got a hit, all right. 5+2. I'm going to mother hit him. So that he protects himself since he is 6 inches with himself. So I have pilot skill of 7 plus 2 more, 9 altogether. Another orc face.
The Germans are not doing it today.
No, they are not. Oh, well, anyways, Paul has all those new disadvantages to go. They can't really do much here, folks, so we'll return once they have fully moved. Well, folks, that's the end of the turn. We got them all just flying up their minimum speeds and turning. Like I said, this lightning took a ram into his back and also took shots into his back and has survived it all. Man, talk about it. Multi-engine planes in this game scenario, pretty nice indeed. So anyways, Paul and I are going to clean to the board and move into round number 4.
4, yeah, I think it's 4.
Yeah. So we cleaned to the board. We got some 262s, 110, 110, Lightning, Mustang, and Mustang. So anyways, my Mustangs will go first as they're the only thing currently on the board that is at advantage, and then the Lightning will... Actually, no, the MiGs, the 262s will actually go because they actually outspeed the Lightning. They are jets at neutral level, so we will return with all of that movement. Well, folks, I won! Wog energy! I can already feel it, Paul. All of October, the Wog energy is going to save me. And then I'm going to look miserable through November.
He said it, I didn't, so...
Well, a win's a win. We did call it after round 4. I flew up my Lightning. He barely made it to the board edge. Paul has everything like a disadvantage and one guy that's neutral but that can never climb for advantage.
Nope.
And I checked the Mustang by turn 5. By the end of turn 5, he would be right at the board edge. He would fly off with that. So by turn 6, he'd be off the board. Paul has no way to chase him down and harm him. He could probably get the 262s in there, but again, with both being at disadvantage, he can't shoot them. He'd be pushing him down to disadvantage, and he'd fly off the next turn, especially with guys that move 7 and one 110 that moves 7 and one 110 that moves 6.
Yup.
And again, didn't really matter either way because Paul would have to have shot down 2 of my fighters to get the win. I had already knocked out one of his. He has to knock out more fighters than I do of him. So, yeah. Lightning surviving, getting Swiss cheesed, cool under fire, every time saving it really saved me. I did forget low haze multiple times. Didn't really help all the time, but did get me through some things. It did get me through some things. So yeah, really cool. Let us know down in the comments if we messed anything up. This was a lot of fun. Paul, what are your thoughts on this? This is the first time we've actually that the bounced player won. Both other 2 times we played bounced, you got it. The bouncer got it because you shot down a plane and I couldn't get any planes. And then I got it because I shot down a plane before you could get any planes. Again, That was a time period we were also messing up the 262s.
Yeah.
But yeah, this is the first time the bounced player got it. And I got it. America flew out there with 3 Lightnings, all at veteran level.
I didn't follow my shirt. It says try not to suck. Oh, I sucked horribly on this one. It's fine. There'll be another round.
Yeah, they are. Well, they are. Paul's got to continue hunting. So anyways, we hope you all enjoy. We hope you'll tune in for episode 17 for more Wog energy as I continue to try to win through all October. Wog energy. But anyways, hope you'll tune in. Make sure to like, make sure to subscribe, make sure to ring the bell so you can get notified when our videos go live for you.
Somewhere down there, up there.
So, and we'll see you here next time on Mama Dragon's Ministers for another episode of Blood Red Skies.